What did the note say when it was stuck between the lines? I need some space. Welcome back, musicians! In our last lesson, you learned all about the musical alphabet on the treble clef staff. Let's do a quick review before diving into something new. A is the second space. How does the musical alphabet go on the staff from there? Right. As the pitches go up, the letters go in order. Say it with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What happens after G? Yep, it starts all over again with A. How can we figure out the letter names of the notes that are lower than A? We can say the alphabet backward. A, G, F, E, D. Stop there. That's all the lines and spaces. You also learned a helpful phrase for remembering the line notes. Do you remember it? Every good bird does fly. Start with E on the bottom line and go up from there. E for every, G for good, B for bird, D for does, and F for fly. Say the line names with me. E, G, B, D, F. Excellent. Since you have a good handle on the line names, let's move on to something just as important. Something hiding between the lines. Literally. Here are the names of all the lines and spaces again. Look carefully between the lines. There are 4 space notes that spell a word. And that word will help us remember the space names. Do you see it? Face. The letters in the 4 spaces are F, A, C, and E. When I need to remember the names of the spaces, I think to myself, F, A, C, E. Face goes in the space. This little rhyme always sticks in my head. Say it with me. F, A, C, E. Face goes in the space. Whenever you see a note head sitting between 2 lines, it's a space note. To find the name of a space note, spell the word face with F in the first space, then A in the second space, C in the third space, and E in the fourth space. Let's practice naming the space notes. What note is this? That's F in the first space. Here's another. What letter is it? This is E. What about this one? That's A. And this one? C. Nice job. Pause the video now to practice naming space notes in your guided notes. Come back here when you are done. How did you do? Do your answers match? Fantastic! Isn't it cool that these space notes spell a word? There are actually a lot of words that are spelled using the musical alphabet. So to help you practice reading those notes, I've put together a fun little challenge. It's a short story, but some of the words are missing. Your job is to figure out what those words are by reading the notes. The challenge is, you have to use the line and space notes. Here's how it works. For each missing word, you'll use every good bird does fly to name the line notes and F-A-C-E, face, goes in the space to name the space notes. When you name all of the notes in an example, they'll spell a missing word from the story. Let's figure out the first missing word together. Here's the first missing word. The first note is a line note. What phrase helps us with the line names? Every good bird does fly. Start at the bottom of the staff and say the phrase until you reach the line the note is on. Every good bird does. The note is D, so this word starts with D. Is the next note a line or a space note? Space note. What word or phrase should we use to find its letter name? Face. F-A-C-E. What's the letter name of this note? Yep, it's E. So far, the word is spelled D-E. Can you figure out the last note? It's on a line. Every good bird B. The notes in this word are D-E-B, Deb. You just figured out the name of a character from my story. Before we start the story, complete the second part of your guided notes where you will find all of the missing words. Write each note's letter name on the line below the staff to spell the words. There are labeled staffs at the top of the page that you can use as a guide. Just do your best. If you need to skip any of the words, that's okay. I'll give you the answers as we go through the story. Pause the video now to complete this page and come back when you're ready. Ready? As I go through the story, I will pause for each missing word. When I pause, say the word from your guided notes that matches the number on screen. Here we go. Sam and Deb ran to the beach with a bag of gear, a faded blanket, and egg salad sandwiches. They set up their blanket by the edge of the water. Sam put sunscreen on his face. After lunch, Deb wanted to feed their crusts of bread to a bird, but it grabbed the whole bag and flew away. Sam chased the bird, zipping around like a busy bee. Bad bird, they yelled. Sam and Deb packed up their things and headed home to bed. Great job, musicians! You are on your way to mastering reading the notes on the treble staff. Being able to read the notes on the staff opens up so many more ways to make music. Check out your lesson materials for more ways to practice, and I'll see you next time. Hey, hey.